Hey guys, Malagant. We're gonna look into loot filter real quick. How does it work? And I'll have some suggestions to you as well. So loot filter is on the bottom right corner of your character over here. To be honest with you, when you open a character for the first time, you don't necessarily need to worry about this. Up until level 40 or something, I would say, you can certainly loot everything and check them out and try to decide which item is better for you. First of all, there's something called highlighting stats system in this game. What it does is that when you come to your character tab, you can actually mouse over any stats and you can click on them to highlight them. As you can see, there's an orange dot next to the cooldown reduction now. So what it means is that the cooldown reduction items are going to be highlighted on my bags. Not only that, but also my loot filter is capable of interacting with the highlighted stats. So for instance, around level 45 or whatever, I can go ahead and say something well, you know what, hide the white items from now on, hide the magic items, hide the blue items, but maybe for the blue items, for the rare items, show me the highlighted stats though. So maybe a boots drops on the floor and I have highlighted the movement speed, it's actually going to be showing it. For the rest part, it's just going to be scrapping it. What is it gonna do? It's going to be automatically becoming either fragments or gold. It depends on your choice right over here. Now, on top of the highlighted system, there's also another stat in this game called pure stat. But towards the mid game and late game, there are going to be several items that are dropping with every now and then with a blue affix on them. I have an example right over here. For instance, this necklace in my bags. It is giving 1085 armor and it's written in blue. This is a pure stat, okay? So it's basically rolling it higher than it usually is, right? Press shift on your keyboard, then you're going to be able to see basically the item rolls as well. So in my case, defense stat armor rolled 1085, and the rolls was either 721 or 1428. So it is not the highest roll. It could have still rolled higher than this. If it did manage to roll 1428, then it would have been a perfect score, which is also written over here. So again, if a pure stat, so a stat that manages to roll lucky and go higher, drops, you can say that okay, don't show me the highlighted stuff, don't show me the blue stuff, unless it has a pure stat. So you could, a setting like this right now would make it so that if this was a rare item, right, in this case it's an epic item, but if this was a rare item, thanks to the setting, I would have seen it on the floor. So I would pick it up, because it has a pure stat on it. But if I click this as well, it's not a perfect score, simply because it's not maximum rolled. So that pure stat will need to have a maximum roll for it to show in this setting. You can take it one step further. You can make it so that not only it is a pure stat, but also it has to be one of the highlighted ones that I selected. And on top of that, it needs to be perfect score. So now it is, filtered even further, and it's only going to be showing you those specific highlighted stuff when they are perfect scored. Before finalizing this video, let's talk about how you would like to set up your loot filter for the very late game, very, very late game. I would probably set it up exactly like this. You would like to see a perfect score any color at any point in this game, in my opinion. If it manages to roll a perfect, you really would like to see it even on a blue item, even on a rare item. And the reasoning is because the blacksmith over here is capable of, making a white item, if I have one, first into magic, and then into rare, and then into epic, of course. But at the same time, you're able to not only upgrade it and add more stats and therefore increase the rarity of your item, but at the same time you're able to just modify them to your liking on the go, as long as you have the currency. And to be honest with you, it's not that expensive, especially to roll anything at all except the epic stats. And the epic stats are the least important ones in most cases until the very, very late game. I really hope this loot filter video was useful for you to understand how the loot filter is working, especially when it comes to highlighted items. Very useful. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna catch you next time. Hope it was useful. Peace out.